Okay, we are doing question 13 now. See, it is about quantitative approach. Again, we have seen that it is about quantitative. Okay, so means we have to look at numbers again. Let's read the question. It says, so we have a chart here. We have a table here given, which is a graph. Jackson Springville School conducts school from grades 5 to 8. This is the name of the school. And this school conducts school for some classes, for some grades 5 to 8, 5 to 12. It means there are total how many classes? 8 classes. So we have classes here. These are grades. See, classes grades 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The scattered plot above shows the standard deviations of student scores for each of the 8 grades. Okay. The dotted line shows the trend line for the 8 data points. This is our trend line. Dotted line. This is the dotted line which has dots. This is the trend line. Okay. The scatter plot, what does it show? It shows some standard deviations. Deviation means moving away from the dotted line. And this is telling about the score. See, for grade 5, the dotted line and the deviation is just on the dotted line. But for grade 6, it is a little away from the dotted line. For grade 7, it is more away. For grade 8, it is a little more away. So this way how it is, the distance or the deviation is moving and changing. But they all are not similar. See, it is increasing, but it is not increasing at all the grades. Okay, which choice is the most consistent with the scatter plot? This is the scatter plot that we have seen. Now, which holds true? A, B, C, D. Let's read A. Starting from grade 6, each of the subsequent grade has a greater standard deviation than the standard deviation of the previous grade. Okay, is it right? Every time the grade has more deviation than the previous one. Okay, 6 has more than 5, right? It has more distance. 5 does not have any distance. 7 has more distance than 6. 8 also has more distance than 7. 9 has more distance or more deviation than 8. But 10 does not have more deviation than 9. Can you see? It is complete one block. This one block here and a little more than that, whereas we do not have one block. Similarly, 11 has more deviation than 10, but 12, grade 12 is not having more deviation than 11. 11 has complete one block and more than that, and it does not have any block. So for grade 12 and for grade 10, we cannot say that they are having more deviation from the previous grades. That is why point A is not correct. Okay, grade after grade, the standard deviation of score have been increasing. Okay, we say that every time the grade is increasing, the score is also increasing, but it is not increasing at 10 and 12 grades. So how can this be also correct? So this is not correct here. Yes, C says the higher the grade, the further its deviation is from the trend line. This we can say yes, because as we keep moving, we see the higher the grade, the more deviation. Higher grade, more deviation. This is right, but not for 2 grades. However, the other 2 points are completely incorrect. So we will take it as right option. Let's read D. What does it say? 2 grades have the same standard deviation. No 2 grades have same deviation. They all have different. See, moving, all these distances are not similar. So this is also not right. That is why we have chosen C as our right answer. Look at the question tags. Information ideas was the domain from which the text is taken. We have to be quantitative in approach to find our right answer. It has graphics. Yes, it has graphics. Level was a little hard. Yes, it was. Because we have to understand the scatter plot. We have also understand the corresponding text given in the text. And it was about standard deviation for the scores of the students.